Granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. It's Pierce. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Check. Let's go. 49, check 49.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Check, 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 check. 80 weapon, 80 weapon. Do. Show it up. Check.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They go play fake. Mahomes on the move to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
3 down. Check 4. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow. 180. 15. Turn up. 15. Turn up. 10's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
They've got Mike T right here, guys. Mike T. Let's work it. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 10's the mic.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They'll run on 1st down. Pierce. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
with the mic. Set, go. You're not ready. You're not ready. He's coming. He's coming.
A run here with Pierce. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Lambo, he missed it. He missed it left. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down now. It's Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
43! 43!
They run. This is Cohen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
They're running, man.
Mahomes now on first down. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll try to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Undercrush.
On first down, it's Pierce. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A quick throw complete to Chark. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Let's get off the field. Check. Mike 27. Mike 27. Danny.
They're going to look to throw. And able to find Conley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll run on first down. It's Pierce. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check nine. Watch twist.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
36. Slap. 25. Check green. 25. Switch. Check 99. 66. Pull it. Shit.
On first down, it's Pierce. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow.
First down, a run with Cohen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Escaping the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check. Hey, rip list. Check 24.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
15. Check 26. Akon, 132 fight. Check 52. Slam. Hatchet. He's coming. Double up.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, Jacksonville.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. What? Go.
They'll run. This is Pierce. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run it here with Pierce. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Check safety, check safety. 6 guys, check right. Hey, switch gears.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Set, ready. Hey, let's get this, get this. Check foot. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill.
On first down, it's Pierce. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Switch the outlaw. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Shit. Watch the shit. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Check 31, check 31. Check, 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 check. Check 3, check 3.
On third down, Pierce. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal.
And Lambeau can't hook this one back in. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Hey, alert. What's that? Under 10, 10, 61. Matchbox, right. Time go. Check. 43. Go. Jim.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Shift. Yellow. Check the hot read. Check.
Hey, 57.
One final try from Mahomes. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Yellow.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10.
We own them.
Easy. Attack.
Check. Charlie. Check.
Yellow.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and never an easy thing to come into Arrowhead and get the victory. One of the toughest places to play in the league, but they did it.
Some of the best fan support in the league. They take pride in it. They love their team. They rally around them, good and bad. But when it's good, oh, it is so difficult.